All right, so Tortoise ducks out, finds $30 crumpled in his pocket later.
Yeah, during the hug, Huxon palms that into his chest pocket or whatever, thanking him for having the respect, the honor to back away from such a dirty job. And then I realize that we are a man short, and I'm going to call a man who I know keeps an assault rifle close to his bed.
I don't think he's close to it.
Sleeps with an assault rifle on his bed.
He at least sleeps with the iron sight or the red dot sight or something. There's something
a
part of that gun that sleeps in this man's bed.
There's no way. He has a child and a wife. He has a wife in his bed.
That's fair. But he wishes it was the assault rifle.
All right. Okay, so you guys, what was his
He's Connection 1, Loyalty 5. Mr. Nick Peth of the Blackheart Mercenaries.
Connection 1, alright. So he will do this, and for cheap. Holy crap.
He's really loyal to you. It's good.
I will pay for his ammo.
What, that's half of it, right? So it's 500 new yen.
Yeah, so it's 1,000. God, yeah, it's 1,000 minus 50% is what he will do a service for me.
Jeez.
All right,
I'm
Nick yeah.
Yeah, Nick got a gig.
500 new yen.
Bring a mask.
I got an extra one in my back of my trunk if you want.
He's an adult.
Oh! I knew you were judging me.
Alright, and you're buying the money from the info broker?
I'll mention it to the guys and be like, what do you think? It'd speed up everything. Got a good connection, or he's got good connections.
Ming Zhao?
Ming Zhao.
What's the cost?
27.
2,700.
Yeah.
What's Ming Zhao's what's his deal? Give me a little info about him.
I was thinking my mind was thinking if you ever watched Daredevil, it was probably he works in one of the Chinatowns or Koreatowns out of the back of a dry cleaners or something. He has a back room there you can go in and kind of runs his business out of that.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I'll chip in towards that as well. I feel valuable information that will save us time and potentially give us what we need.
Well, and you got an extra 10 grand right now because one of them backed out. So,
oh god,
all right,
Nick will kill a guy for $500.
You just get a stable of those, and all of a sudden you're a fixer. For cheap.
For really cheap. Holy cow! I'm gonna talk to this guy about negotiating.
Shit.
All right, so he's a goon. He's not. You now have a goon.
That's great. Yeah.
All right. Nick will offer to meet you somewhere. Just tell him where. He gets up, gets dressed, makes an excuse to his wife. Roughly.
Step one, we gotta find this guy.
All right. So the info broker will say, "Hey, yeah, give me a bit of time," and he tells you to meet him in a host on the public grid, as seedy as that nonsense is. It is a crappy host for a very low rating one for a dry cleaner service in Chinatown. And you jump into that and he meets you there. He will give you an info packet. You'll exchange some money into an electronic account for him for your agreement. And he will tell you that Chikao is known for being a hitman. That's kind of what his specialty is. And he is he frequents the Westin Hotel in downtown. If you're looking for him, that's probably where you want to go. There's some buzz going around right now that there was a shootout between whatever. Sulfur Ring that Kaz is in. It's Sulfur Ring Lieutenant and that Chikao failed a hit on him. So obviously he essentially tells you about the hit that just happened on
The
Kaz.
hit we know about, but
Yeah,
the other
you know
information's
about it. He
handy.
doesn't know that you know.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it, so,
I'm just like, oh yeah, like, yeah, like keep it coming.
it sounds like Kaz did a number on the guys, and he has to bet they're anywhere. They're at the Westin Hotel.
All right.
He
Sounds
will
sweet.
also give you a little bit more information. That's what you paid for. These guys have got some decent wear. All of them will be geared up a little bit because they are professional hitmen, and not just hitmen, but they're going after syndicate leaders and whatnot. So they will all have some form of martial art styles. They will be skilled in blades. They also tend to favor assault rifles or submachine guns. Submachine guns were used in the hit on Kaz, supposedly. None of them are awakened. And Chikao is one lucky son of a bitch. Addiction to augmentations.
He has addiction to augmentations.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He is augmented to all hell.
Yeah. All right.
You know what that means, Blizzard?
I like nod at him. I'm like, that's my target.
That's your target.
You keep the other ones from getting close to me. I don't like the sounds of martial arts and blades.
Martial arts and blades are exactly what Mysterio is here for. Me and Nick will just sit back and collect a paycheck.
Mysterio stomps his foot on the ground and be like, but I'm not an adult.
I like that you stomp your foot like a
Right, I go to point it out, but I'm like, nope, he can kick my ass.
Like if you act like one, you get big. Like you get the 10K. Like you want to kill some people.
Listen, Mysterio, I don't think that, but that's what I've heard Yakuza say about you.
Okay. My graphics never did load really in Roll20 database, so we're gonna do this.
Kind of.
Oh no.
Some did.
Yeah, I see a lot of your graphics.
Do you see Kaz Yakamura and Day?
Yeah.
I see Day. I see a boar.
See this guy? See?
Yeah.
I don't see him.
Yeah, I do. Oh, let's take another refresh just for fun.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Oh, now
I still can't load an image for myself though.
A lot more showed up.
Everything showed up. I see Chico or Chikao. I see Day. I see Kaz.
That guy just showed up.
I see that guy.
I see a pile of people.
I see all of our pictures except for Mysterio.
Okay, I'm gonna have to delete some of your lovely vans. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go by all means, get the space.
I need the space. Okay, so there are in this hit. So there was originally 8 of these guys. There are now 6, as Kaz left 2 of them dead. That's what the info broker would tell you. Kaz didn't tell you that.
Alright, perfect. They're all lined up. If we just stand to the side, shoot a bullet.
Oh, let me make sure I didn't miss anything in your info broker's packet.
Oh, I think you deleted my info broker text thing.
Oh, sorry. I
Sorry.
thought they're now next to Hoxton's head. There's so many
that's
details,
expensive.
making my job hard.
Yeah, it's alright. I was just writing down all the stuff you just told us, that's all.
Yeah, Chikao reports to Hanzo Shotozumi himself, which is the head of the Shotozumi family, I believe. FYI. Yeah. Any other questions? Anything else that you think might be in this data packet you want to know?
You guys have any questions? Like, I think it's.
I'd be curious what kind of information you can maybe get on the area of the West End Hotel. Like, what can we expect?
Sure. It's a downtown hotel in the edge between like an A and B zone, so it's kind of more of a lifestyle. It is Yakuza. Through the pipeline, you'll figure out it's Yakuza ran primarily, or at least even if it's not a front, like you won't see a lot of like Japanese people per se working the thing, like it's totally Yakuza, but they're the ones who put the money into it, so they've kind of got the money on the back end. So that makes sense why Hanzo or why these guys are there. And yeah, they're probably using it as similar as a safe house like you guys might after a hit that went bad. Anything else? The area around it is it has a decent sized yard. The hotel is multi stories. There is two. If you go into the front area, there's a side entrances on each side where you would need to have like the maglock reader, just because you're already a guest there. Otherwise, you'll want to go into the front door, and there will be reception there.
Okay.
This will be booking a night.
Yeah, so it's a little bit mid style or mid hotel. Does have probably automated security drones and things like that, but it may be a guard, but it's not like it's not on lockdown per se. It's not a big thing, too big and scary in of itself.
Mysterio, you got anything you want to ask?
We just need to know more about the Westin Hotel, ins and outs.
Real? Yeah.
Try and find out what floor he's on.
We really need like a decker. That'd be really handy right about now.
Your info broker would probably have that. He actually, Chikao always has essentially a room that is his, right? Or that the Shoda, not his town, but the Shoda would kind of maintain. These rooms are off limits, right?
Mm.
And they are at the number they are. Room numbers 15, 16, and 14. Which are on the, I believe, east side of the hotel. So, the hotel is not like a top secret, so you can get an idea of where those rooms are, the direction you need to go, so you don't need to just wander around the entire hotel looking for it.
We ask one of them, like, is this floor like 10?
Hotel will have cameras. There'll be card reader locks on all the doors.
I say we go in fast.
Yeah, the main entrance is probably going to have sniffers or magnetic anomaly detectors, but the side doors wouldn't necessarily. You can crack a maglock, you can get in that way, or check out a fucking room and legitly walk in there if you have a sin you want to put a room on.
Yeah.
Hoxton went AFK, so I'm gonna take this time to run AFK. Think about your questions and ask.
So, what do you think, Mysterio? Get a room relatively close to them, deck out, and crash through?
That would probably be the smart thing to do. I was just gonna bust in a side door, run to the room, and run out. If you rent a room, how are we gonna lose that sin?
That's right.
And we're not gonna be able to get weapons in there. Although that's not that big a deal for me. Yeah, we need sparkles.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I don't see a way of going in there quiet because unless everybody is planning on going unarmed,
Yeah.
or I mean, because the only way to stop the magnetic anomaly detectors and stuff is to disable them, and I believe the only way to do that is with a Decker.
Sorry, the magnetic anomaly detectors are only on the front two entrances. So like I said, shouldn't be trying. I'm not trying to solve the puzzle for you, but
No, I know, a side entrance.
And you would be able to do a quick matrix search and find all this stuff. If you like went in and rented a room on a fake zen, you could then get in the side entrances where those detectors are not. So the detectors are really just protecting like the lobby area. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you wanted to do that. If you want to just go get guns a-blazing, then you would either need to crack the locks on the side door or run in and say F the anomaly detectors and just
Yeah.
and do
See,
that.
I'd rather not initially start a riot.
Or we just break in the side door.
Hmm.
Or we climb up. Did they say the 10th floor?
This is on the first floor.
Oh, first floor. Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
we can go through a wall.
Mysterio style.
We can find whatever wall is closest to his room.
Yeah.
It is a concrete wall, but yes, you can try to go through it if you like.
That's what they make those torches for.
No, I don't think so.
Find a window.
Yeah, if you think you can slowly get through concrete with a mini welder, is that what you're talking about? Before like somebody calls the cops? I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, I'm at 25. Anyways, yeah, we can go through a window.
Yeah, if they're on the first, we could probably find a window or something.
Can we find out if there's a window in his room on the first floor?
Sure. Let's see. Play map. So you don't know which room he is particularly in, but you know that the Shadowrunners keep 3 rooms always essentially on retainer,
Yeah.
and 2 of them are outer rooms that do in fact have windows.
Or is the third room like on the inside of the other 2? So like
it's an interior room. It does have an
they're all
exterior.
close,
It has an exterior wall, but there's no window.
but they're all really close to each other.
Yeah, they're all in like the same little cluster.
You could mini weld through the wall once we get into one of the rooms.
We can go through the door.
If we want to go through this window idea, that potentially leads us straight to half the opposition, and at that point, they probably have a key for the other room.
Mm-hmm. True. And if it's late, they might be still up, but could get the drop on them.
I mean, they know what they just did. I'm sure they'll.
Yeah,
be,
I'm sure.
They'll be.
Yeah, I mean, and we've been slowly talking about all this stuff, but this has probably all been less than like an hour after it happened or something. So
That's what I say. I say we go through the window.
Yeah.
It was on the first floor. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, it's on the first floor.
Somebody shoots out the window. I will jump in the window.
I
create some havoc.
I pulled out flashbang.
That will certainly break a window. Maybe more than what we want. I'm not sure. That'd be a good entry. Gosh, does like a glass cutter exist?
Oh,
Yes,
probably. Probably in a breaking and entering kit or something.
I believe it's a part of the maybe lockpicking toolkit.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the idea of potentially stealthily cutting the glass, we can toss in a flashbang. That's a fantastic idea, and then toss in Mysterio.
Right enough.
I don't know how much of the building did you hear about.
I didn't hear much. I heard about the lobby essentially.
It is a hotel that is essentially money backed by the Yakuza, but it's not particularly like just a Yakuza-filled hotel, right? It's just a normal hotel. They keep 3 rooms on retainer on the side, 13, 14, and 15, I think so I told you. 2 of them do have windows, like to an outer wall, so you can, if you do want to go that route, you can do it. There are maglock detectors, you would suspect. I'm just letting you guys buy the hits on screw design to keep things moving. At the front entrance where the lobby is, where you talk to like a receptionist and like check out a room. Then there are 2 side entrances that do not have anomaly detectors, but you need like an RFID, right? You need to already have access to rooms, basically, like a normal hotel. So you can potentially just go rent a room if you have a sin that you're willing to do that on, and you could literally walk in the door.
Okay. Yeah. At that point, like, what are the doors themselves composed of? Like, does it seem like something we might be able to kick in?
They are some variety of glass, and I would be able to tell you better if I would be able to. Oh, right there on the very first page here, barriers. Yep, that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are kind of an average material. They're probably like a ballistics glass or something. They're kind of a harder glass.
Okay. Does the hotel have a host?
Yes.
Is Bashada in town?
He is not, but he could probably hack it if you want.
Is he another 500 million?
Yeah, we need someone to like.
He's a bit costly.
We need someone to drop all the cameras, most likely, or at least like delay the police or do something Matrixy.
But I know a guy who would be more than happy. I think he's usually up this time of night to log in and if not bring the cameras down, he could potentially brick the door locks for us so that we can get in easier than even through a window.
Okay.
Not really scared of cameras.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll be masked up.
Yeah, definitely the door would be helpful.
Yep, masked up with this luchador who's recording it.
He does
a guy.
He does a good job of editing.
It.
Oh, you actually don't have distinctive style, do you? You just have electronic witness, okay.
I
Yes,
have distinctive style, but not the actual weakness.
Yeah, okay.
Mysterio's chest will just blind all the cameras. Just like the light will hit chest perfectly and clear right back in.
No, what am I thinking? Bashada's a goddamn chump. He's cheap as hell, isn't he?
Yeah, I think I've raised his connection to a 2, I think.
That's right. I was thinking. I thought he was a 4-2, but no, he's a 2-4.
It's like, yeah, he's a 2-4. He's cheap. He's a cheap date.
Yeah, no. This is what we should do. I'm gonna risk one of my sins, because I have a Rolodex of burnable sins exactly for this. I will front the money for that to get us an in to the hotel. Let me call Bashada, see if he's available. He could potentially get these doors open for us. It'll cost, $600. We're rolling in an extra $10,000 at the moment.
Easy.
If you put a room on a sin, you can literally walk in one of the doors.
Yeah, I see that as being a bigger advantage than having to try to sneak through the parking lot and the yard. I've seen
Blizzard talking about the other doors.
Oh no, we can't just walk in their door. That's not what you mean, right?
The hotel?
Oh.
No, yeah, you can't get into their room.
Yeah,
Their
okay.
car.
Yeah.
But you can walk in the side door of the hotel and not go past any detectors or automated security on site or anything.
Yep, I'll chalk up one of my fake sins for that.
Okay, so yes, you can go to the hotel, rent a room.
How much is that going to be for an evening?
Oh damn, I don't have the top. Well, hey, are you gonna go to the hotel or the host and reserve it, or you just want to walk into the front lobby and be like, hey, I want a room?
I'll go in person. That's more my style.
Yeah, that's easier. So we'll do that. Okay. Is there anything else we want to do before we go to the place? We're not busting in windows now, right? We're doing
Nope. Doing something else.
infiltration first.
Yeah, a little bit of an infiltration. Do I need to call Bashada to make sure that he's available? Or connection 2, technically, I think
He's
he answers.
connection 2, he has no life.
Yep. Cool. I need to make more friends with people who have no connections.
So Hoxton will go in, then he'll let me in.
Yeah.
He'll open up the side door without the sniffers, and we'll get some gear in.
Exactly.
Alright. Did you guys, is Pulse 20 working yet? Did you guys actually get all this uploaded?
Yeah, I got everything loaded. This
I
looks...
see you on the damn map. Do you see a map?
Yeah.
I see a map.
Alright, it'll make my life so much easier.
I see some cars. I see what looks like
Those
a roller
apartments.
skate off to the side. What the fuck is it?
I think that's a drone.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually a really cool looking drone once I zoom in.
They're huge.
Oh no, I know this building.
Fighting giants.
No one said we had to deal with huge hitmen.
They're all giant. Giant Yakuza.
Stuffed. They're all stuffed in the thing. You open the door and they kind of like put it out.
Yeah.
Full size.
God, I know a Street Sam and a Decker. I could almost
I
build
just-
my own team.
I'm just gonna say, like, why are we here? Why don't you just pay them all 500?
just send them in.
Yeah.
Nobody can replace the the small unit tactics, breach, and then throw a Mysterio in a room. That will always be your job.
I'll send my Earth Elemental in after him to make him tag team.
Yeah, I think a tag team.
Okay, cool. Let me get you guys icons now that Roll20 is working. That's awesome. That makes me happy.
I'm gonna refresh one time.
So many damn Ninja Turtles.
I know. Then the Ninja Turtle left, so now it's just awkward. We're just
Yeah.
all dressed up like Ninja Turtles without the guy that has a shell on his back.
I don't know that Mysterio is loading, so I'm just going to give you guys some stand-in tokens for now.
I don't think
tried to load
Mysterio
mine.
has his portrait loaded.
I'll
Well,
try again, but it won't. It's not
my
letting me.
graphics are still not loading all of them, so I'm just going to try to find any tokens really that will.
Gotcha.
Is
Please make it a child.
we don't have children.
It's still not loading.
Okay.
You can use anything you got, but you can't put anything new.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have even mine. Some of my other ones are not loading, so maybe there's some tokens.
Amazon.
And the internet is still down. Actually, no, you are here. Okay. All right. Got Haxton, do Stereo,
Child Luchador.
and I need a mage-like character for Blizzard. Do you have a gun now, or are you still throwing spells?
I assume we could have probably had enough time to pick up my gun.
I
I
assume
don't
you
know.
Maybe had it in Hoxton's car. I don't know what you. if you
Yeah, I
guys
did.
have all the guns.
I
Is
can
it-
say I have it.
Is it forbidden?
Forbidden to have my shotgun.
Just
Oh.
a hunting rifle.
Yeah, then you're fine. Well, no question.
It's what is it? It's the Winchester Model 2066.
It's a really awkward shotgun, but
Yeah,
I carry revolvers, so I don't really have a lot of room to speak.
Blizzard, do you have access to Surf Elemental?
Earthy.
Cool. Earthy. He's actually Emerald Crystals, but I've named
Yeah.
him for this purpose.
That's right. I forgot about this guy. He's a
Yeah,
really
he's
happy
probably
Earth.
on the astral right now until you told him to manifest. You
Yeah.
did use the service to manifest him earlier, but astral now.
Right when we're about to throw Mysterio, I'll probably get him to materialize and go in with him.
Yeah. Assuming we get to call the opening shot here, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Or Mysterio could run climb on his back and the Earth Elemental will run in.
Are you using the new drug rules or the old ones? Oh, you have like a 6 nerfetic. That's say.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Mysterio is built to take drugs, I believe.
It's fair. It's fair.
I can't control.
No, Mysterio. Oh, that's fun. What is it when Narco gives you a bonus when you're already addicted to the drug? Ah, that's awesome. Are you addicted to comedy? You are. All right then. A moderate addiction, even. Holy shit. Okay. All right then. Yeah, you're good to go. Oh, 6 for drug interaction rules.
That's what I'm looking up, and I think that's bad.
Yeah, I think that's a bad one.
I don't think it's like immediately bad. I think it's bad later.
It might be double effects on crash.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too.
Duration of all of crash effects are doubled. So okay, that's not so bad.
Duration, okay.
Duration.
I'm not done yet though.
Oh.
When he crashes, he'll have a bad time. We'll tuck him in.
16.
Yeah, he's not a hard one to carry away after he's done everybody.
He'll be all tuckered out from all the death.
God.
Someone doesn't. None of that one will cause you to.
No, they work together.
Do they?
Nothing overlaps.
High paint tolerance does.
I believe it only stat things overlap.
Double check that, otherwise you're going to be paid. Thought it was any effects that overlap. Look.
It's fine. It it does have high pay dollars. I didn't even know it was on there.
Yeah.
You're gonna make me start using beta meth instead. I was trying not to use beta kami.
You can do that. You're gonna regret it on my table though. I don't let drugs go by with just free bonuses. You now have to make a composure roll to leave the situation.
Composure roll. Leave the situation.
Let's see. Where's overdosing? As long as they have a shared effect. So you would be overdosing if you take Nova Coke on top of Kami.
And that means you take
Sun damage with a DV equal to the sum of the addiction ratings of the overlapping drugs. So Nova Coke has addiction rating of 7, Kamikaze addiction rating of 9, so you need to soak 16 stun damage. So go ahead and do that.
Nephratic screen help on that?
I don't. Let's see. What's Nephratic screen do? Let me read the thing for that.
Just addiction?
No, it's just body and willpower, I think. I'll double check. Right.
All drug addiction tests. Is addiction test considered
This is not
toxin resistance or disease resistance?
Wait, what is the question?
It also reduces the damage caused by drugs by 2.
Okay. We'll say, so it's 14 then, with your body and willpower? What was the other thing you took? Psych?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I don't think that will stack with anything else. You don't have to add on that one.
Oh, no, it's Narco. No, I was looking at... Narco's the one that reduces the damage.
Okay, yeah, you don't think you have narco, right?
I do have narco.
Okay.
Any drug that deals damage when it wears off deals 2 less damage.
Doesn't apply. You're overdosed.
Negative effect or
Is it a Cyberware or Bioware?
It's Geneware.
They're Geneware.
Geneware.
I know they specifically call for overdose tests, but
these genes
are
are
overdose tests
substance abuse, where you become more likely to become addicted, you experience
Isn't
greater
an overdose test kind of a toxin resistance test?
Any drug that grants a positive modifier as an effect increases modifier 1. Any drug that deals damage when it wears off deals 2 less. And any negative effects that occur when a drug wears off or have. These are not wearing off, you're just overdosed. So an addiction takes aren't decided. Take a negative 2, you aren't 2. Yeah, so this is not going to apply to that.
So just body and willpower then, eh?
Body and willpower 16's done.
Okay, it looks like we're going to be waiting a few hours to do this. Yeah, I go unconscious.
Alright. Hoxton and Blizzard, what do you want to do? You have an unconscious gnome who just took 3 drugs and passed the fuck out. Started bleeding a little bit from his mouth.
Yeah, we don't do anything. I mean,
tuck him in.
Yeah.
Go ahead and Mysterio roll me your body plus your willpower just as an extended test to see how long it would be before you come back conscious. I just want to get an idea of like how many hours you have to wait.
This is something that Mysterio, as like an in-game character, wouldn't have known going into this, I assume. Like this all happened.
I'm gonna assume you don't. If he has not, how many times have you done this and no one's felt
like
on the table?
Every run.
All right then. Apparently he has not realized, and this is the first time he's overdosed. You got to know your rules, man.
I didn't realize the pain tolerance thing. One of those things that I'll switch to beta meth. I think it's better anyways.
Per core, whenever you take a substance, that while you're already on that substance or one that has a shared effect, you take some equal VT to some of the addiction ratings.
Well, let me figure out first. It was
let's not forget you're also crashing from the other drugs during this time.
16. Oh, yeah. So 16 minus 2 is 14.
Did you roll?
3. That's going to be 1 physical.
Let's see. Okay, hold on. So you need to soak 16 stun. You need to roll 8 dice to see how much of that you soaked.
He did. He only soaked 2.
You soaked 2. Okay. All right.
You told him to start rolling an extended test, so he rolled it again, got 2 hits, and then he started extending it out.
Okay,
so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, it would take all those to heal all the stun.
Well, not to heal at all. I just want to know how much you need to heal to come back conscious.
Oh, well, the first one, I believe, because once you're not, your stun damage track isn't full, you can awake.
Right. Wait, but the only thing I have to look at is your Kami is going to wear off in an hour, right?
Oh, no, it's going to wear off in minutes.
Okay, so you would end up crashing that. Anyway, so it's going to take you at least an hour or 2 to come back conscious. And Hoxton and...
Oh, yeah, another 4 stun.
Yeah, Hoxton and Blizzard, you see your gnome take a shit ton of drugs and pass the fuck out. What do you guys want to do?
I start reading up on detox spells. I look at
where are we, I guess, at this point? What's going on?
Well, I say you probably, because you've taken Kami, you're probably either in the parking lot or on your way there when this happens. And yes, Mysterio, normally I would give you assumed confidence and the benefit of the doubt, except that you've probably done this on half a dozen runs and never dealt with it.
I didn't notice the no pain tolerance, or pain resistance was a stacking thing.
So we haven't even gone to the hotel yet? Like, I don't even have a room yet?
Like I said, you probably you and maybe went and rented the room, and then you come back out and find look in the car and look at Blizzard like what the hell happened, and you see you're probably bleeding a little bit out of his mouth as his body is shaking.
Some white powder, on his nose,
foaming maybe.
Foaming a little bit.
Sure. I guess we'll I don't know, put something over his put like a towel over his face or something.
Nick's probably in the back, got his mouth bright open. He's sticking something in it. He didn't swallow his tongue, like that whole thing.
Yeah, just put a towel over his face and ask Nick to go around to the side and help me carry him into the room, and we'll try to administer some first aid there.
Okay.
Stim patch, I still use that. I gotta get a new one.
Yeah, I mean we can use a stim patch if we need to, but that's just gonna be a problem for later. So we'll see how long it takes this guy to get back on his feet.
Yeah.
We are on the clock, which
Oh, I forgot I took it for.
Not good.
So with the Tommy, I'm still 2 stunned.
We'll use this dude here for Nick. All right, so you guys start getting Mysterio out of the car. Start trying to carry him around. Let me check one thing on my notes.
yeah, like I said, obviously if he has obvious signs of looking injured or drugged up, we're gonna drape a towel over his face to make it look like he might just be a little tired or intoxicated or something.
Sure, yeah, and this is a medium or so hotel. Like it's not super nice. It's a special 8 motel, if you will. So you can easily pull him inside and.
I don't actually see how to get inside that room that you've.
I'm revealing it all.
Oh, okay.
Probably have a few minutes to case to join a little bit and go in and get your stuff and. So there were anomaly detectors. As long as you left your guns in the car while you did this part, you can easily go talk to the receptionist and get your room key and clear all that. So yeah, 50 unit. All right. So there's just got some openings there. You guys start dragging Mysterio in. Easily able to carry the little guy, just like a sick child, right?
Yeah, just have Nick carry him for us.
All right, is anybody keeping watch or doing anything?
You wanna?
The rooms are over here that they the action room to have.
Probably ask Nick to keep an eye out. I think Mysterio had gotten a picture of the guy.
Okay.
So have Nick keep an eye out while Blizzard and I administer some first aid.
Yeah.
That's why you can't see Nick. Nick's on the wrong layer. There you go. There's Nick. Nick is not bald. He is he's balding. Caucasian gentleman. He will go stand outside, not casual. Probably sit on these little bench things here and just hang out.
I might actually be out 4 hours. So maybe 8 hours of crash on the Novacoke, which would reduce my willpower to 1, which would technically give me 4 less dice on my healing.
When does that wear off?
8 hours.
All your durations were doubled. Did you count for that?
Yeah, that's what I just said. That's what I meant. It would have been 4 hours, but.
Sorry. Is it like a wears off in minutes kind of thing?
No, it's hours, but it actually is 6-3. It's only 1 hour, so 2 hours.
All right, so I don't think we're at that point yet. Like we're gonna heal you once we get you in the room. I believe this is still like within the first hour.
Sure, you can throw a first aid kit on him and try to get him back conscious. His first heal check was 2 hits. If you want to administer a first aid thing to it, you can.
Can you heal stun?
What day is not? Yeah, you can heal stun.
I'm not doing a medicine check. I'm not trying to help his natural recovery. I'm going to actually first aid him to recover stun boxes.
Okay, good.
Do you have a med kit or anything? I have one that could probably get.
Yeah,
I have one too. If you
I
need
do.
it.
Do you have the
Okay.
skill to aid Blizzard or no?
I don't have the skill. I only have 2 dice in it.
Okay, I've got my big med kit with us.
And the heal spell doesn't affect stun, I believe.
I did take one physical, but
Well, this is a pretty ridiculous situation, so I guess let's just do the ridiculous thing and just pre-edge a first aid and see what happens.
Okay.
I see you. I've seen you heal a zombie from nothing to full.
Wow, wow. You get 2 boxes.
Did you take into effect that I have 0.5 essence?
That probably drops that down to maybe 1 box. Probably nothing, because I think Nicoya will reference the first aid shard here in a moment.
Can you hear my binder being open?
Yep. All right, so nothing happens. No healing. Mysterio's out for 8 hours.
I think the only one really that you would need your medkit and all that. He's not awakened. It's just the essence issue. But I think
Usually
that
like
would
to talk about conditions as well, which I imagine aren't optimal right now.
No, I think you're not outside. You're just in a hotel, so I'm not going to give you a penalty for that.
I believe it's 3 less
Well,
dice for my essence.
Either way, even if I give you the average conditions, it's only going to be you're only losing the last hit, so you heal for 1.
So is that the physical then first, or is that the stun?
I was shooting for stun. You
Yeah,
get to
It's
declare.
choosing, yeah.
Yeah, I was shooting for stun to try to get you
So
back on your feet.
You can remove 1 box of stun damage, which
Okay.
will make you at least conscious.
What the hell hit me?
Yeah, I think that's a bad batch. You're out of it, buddy.
I don't think you should mix that much.
I mean, you're still probably high as shit on Kami. The effects didn't go away.
Well, it's only gonna last 6. Let's roll. Let's see what happens. 4, so 14 minus 6, 8 minutes.
Okay.
8 minutes, and Kami goes away.
You guys have a mad, rapid little
Yeah, we'll just hold him down until he knocks himself out again.
We'll send him in with only 1
The
box.
4 more stun would come into play.
Yep.
And knock me back out.
Yeah. Jeez.
So yeah, you guys are probably going alone, and we're sleeping for a while.
Yeah. We might not have the luxury of that timetable.
Yeah,
no, we don't. We don't have the luxury of
there's
waiting.
no way. Mysterio is just basically taking himself out of this combat. So what does Blizzard and Hoxton want to do?
Call up another guy.
I was like, you don't have another friend, do you?
God damn it! Let me look. I mean, Nick isn't exactly our caliber, anyways. I don't know if Mr. Satan's in town.
I think Mr. Satan's still in Turkey.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Call Father Moretti and see if he wants to bring a shotgun. I know a couple of fixers. Might be able to get us in contact with somebody on short notice. I don't know. God. I guess that's my only play. Is I can try to call Badger or Louie, and if I can hire a runner who can get here in less than an hour.
Yeah.
Is that or we quit? Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
All right. Yeah. Well, given your current circumstances, I think we're gonna call it. Since we have tried before to see anybody who might be free and can do the run, and it doesn't appear like we have a lot of other Louis runners that are free at the moment. So, and his Nick's gonna tell you, hey, Hoxton, come outside, and you will see 6 Kenrakai assassins and Chikao are going to start making their way toward the parking lot as a pair of Mercury Comet sedans show up. If they are set to leave.
Okay.
All right. So let me see your rewards.
Oh, Bo spoke up.
Okay.
Bo just spoke up in on the run table chat. He did say he's free, but I don't know. I don't know if that'll matter.
If you guys want to call in Bo, you can.
I mean, is this scene happening regardless? Are we watching him leave this hotel right now, or is that just in essence?
That's what's going to happen. I mostly was going to go ahead and move with it since you guys didn't seem like you had another candidate. But yes, at some point, if you wait long enough, and a pair of armored Mercury sedans are going to pull up, your target and his goons are going to leave.
I mean, that's reasonable. I think we knew we were playing against that clock. If it hasn't happened yet, I don't know, Bo. You gotta, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you guys don't mind me quickly intruding, Huxley, you know Bo is not muscle.
I know.
He isn't bad in a fight.
He's got some tricks.
But he is definitely not muscle. So you can chance it if you want, and I can drop in, but it'll be rough.
I would say, given Bo's experience, Hoxton's experience with the caliber of people that you've had to face and your teammates have had to face in the past, that doing this without a pure Street Sam.
Yeah, I was really counting on having Tortoise and Mysterio for this inevitable encounter. One or the other, at least, to soak bullets. No. Yeah, I think it's a missed opportunity. Another failed Kaz job. The streak continues.
Okay, so.
But no, thank you, Bo.
Appreciate the stopping in, Bo. All right, you will all get 3 karma for completing the first half of the run. You will not get the 10k from Kaz for obvious reasons. Hoxton, your loyalty with Kaz will actually go up to a 3 because you did offer to do it, and it's really not your fault for the runners that he picked to be your teammate, right? So we'll continue this later, and I will follow up with you on what happens. Blizzard, you get a +1 loyalty because you used a service for your info broker. So just FYI on that. For the home rules, you would get a bonus in loyalty there. See, I think in total you guys had quite a few expenses.
Yup. I think I put it down on the other page if you can look briefly.
Yeah, 4,400 if I that number right. Moving back to the other page.
You said the cost of the room. I can't remember what it was.
I'll take that back. Bashado will tell you not to worry about it. You have a 4 loyalty with him. He didn't have to do anything. He didn't actually end up going in and hacking the host because you didn't need him to. So
okay,
you can get rid of that one.
Okay, so yeah, for wasting Nick's time, I'll pass him $500.
I mean, Nick will tell you he appreciates the money, man. He'll you can put him down as if he owes you a chip. Basically, he'll tell you if you get this need him in the future, he'll consider this a part payment.
That seems fair.
That
I'll split the cost of your info broker, Blizzard.
All right. I'm making no money on this run.
I can't. If you're gonna take a loyalty bump, I think you have to pay for it.
Yeah. Jeez.
Well, because you used it on a run, I will say you can. It's as long as the service got paid for. If Hoxton wants to pay, you can. Yeah.
All right, then we each owe $13.50 for your info broker total.
I chip in,
Yeah.
but I'm not conscious to do it.
Don't worry about it.
You are going to get bad rep with the shadow community. Negative quality.
Is that all of us?
No, just Mysterio.
That's fair. I think Hawkson, in good conscience, can't let that slip. He'll probably warn Louis. Mysterio's got a drug problem, and it cost us a target. Remember, we did make 3,000 Blizzard, so you can just take it out of that.
Yeah, you made
I'm doing some math right now.
And the room was $50, you said?
Yeah, the room was $50.
So I made a net loss on this mission.
Oh, did you? What did you spend
By
$1,600 on?
I still gotta pay taxes.
Oh God, taxes.
So I lost 150.
With the man taking his part, but you get to have the loyalty of Quebec, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because the taxes come out before.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get 3 karma.
You got 3 karma. I don't think I actually rolled anything against you yet. It's all lead up to it.
What were their perception checks for trying to spot my evasive driving?
Like 8. So okay, yeah, that might be worth one more.
Somebody rolled 3 hits against tortoises because I remember you said, "Oh, you beat them by 1 hit," but it was in secret. We didn't get to see the roll.
That would so I have a 6 dice for them to do that. So it would be 1 exit. Well, I'll give you that. I'll give you 4.
I'm at 5 karma. Oh boy, I could learn a spell.
There you go.
So,
Get that detox.
I'll do that. Yep. All of karma.
Yeah, detox. Probably a good spell at the moment, considering with Bickle and now Mysterio.
I know if detox would help.
Don't even forget to give Tortoise 1 more karma then too.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, sure.
Because it doesn't heal stun.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, that. Oh, let me go ahead and end the stream.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything else did you want to have an in-character conversation with Kaz, or is that handled later?
That we can handle later. He's up. I think I'll actually give him to look at. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we'll handle that later. We can end the stream for now, and I'll talk to you guys after that. I'll stream for that.
This is the black trench coat world we live in, where we see how many times we can get spit on and punched in the chest and keep on going. Fucking love this place. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna have this stream.
Oh, it was Mysterio who spit on you that time.
That's true. It comes in all shapes and sizes. It's unexpected.